When searching for a publisher, what stood out about Covenant Books to you?
One of the things that my church leadership was very interested in was going with a Christian publisher. For the church leadership, that was paramount for writing a 100-year history of my home church. And so having a Christian publisher was very, very important. And Covenant Books was recommended to us by the Baptist General Convention of Oklahoma. Evidently, you've done some work with them or some of their affiliates over the years.
Does the fact that Covenant Books reviews every manuscript, how does that make you feel?
That was an important factor for me. We did have a team of 4 members of the church who reviewed every chapter that I wrote. And in addition, we hired a professional editor to go through the book top to bottom. So I felt very comfortable about the manuscript that I was turning in. But it was great reinforcement to me, gave me great confidence in the quality of the final product, knowing that you had your own professional editor who would overlook everything that we did. And I'm certain that they will find places where changes are needed. In fact, in the last few weeks, I've been going back through the manuscript, and I've noticed a few places that need corrections and changes, just small little grammar problems that we missed on our first review. So I'm extremely pleased that you'll have your own professional editor going through it for me.
Great.
It will improve the quality greatly.
How many publishers did you look at before you made a decision on Covenant Books?
When we started the process, I had a professional editor work with me, talk about the publishing process, and he deals only with secular publishers. And so he outlined what should be happening, how long the steps would take, and what I could expect. Based on that, I had a rough idea of what the process was going to be and what the timeline should be, and accordingly aimed at when I thought would be a good time to turn in a manuscript. As I said earlier, the church leadership was very, very interested in us using a Christian publisher. And so that's how I made the decision. Actually, the church made the decision as to who to use, with my blessing and approval.
Absolutely. On the payment structure, how do you feel about that? Does that make you feel comfortable that you're able to make payments?
Yes, the church is taking care of it entirely. But when I took the payment structure to the financial officer, she was very pleased. She said that the cash flow this summer is not as good as the church would like, and that she was very appreciative of the fact that we could spread the payments over a long period of time. If I were a private publisher, having a structure of payments would have helped greatly.
Is there anything else you would like to, tell other authors about the publishing process at Covenant Books?
The thing that I liked most about the publishing process at Covenant Books was that it was very personalized, it was very friendly, and that my initial point of contact was very responsive to my questions and my needs, and very clearly answered questions that I had.